when you all celebrated Gene's 90th. That was 2 years ago.
Maxine would always admonish me if she saw me without a cane, because she had hers and I wasn't using mine. But as you see, I have it here, and I tell people that this is for my protection. Well, Maxine and I have a long history, of course. When you're 90 and 92, a lot of things have happened. Most of them good, few not so good. But that's what life is all about. And I just, excuse me, bad cold. I would have said, I would say many more things, but Mike didn't give me much of an advance notice that I was supposed to speak tonight. As a matter of fact, he just asked me about it about 30 seconds ago. But this is a wonderful turnout. It's a tribute to my oldest sister. And God willing, we'll be back for other anniversaries, and it's just a delight for us to see all these young people. I cannot think of how many cousins, nephews, uncles, grandparents, great-grandparents are here tonight. And some of us need some help. But anyway, Maxine, congratulations. We love you, and we'll see you at least until you catch up with me.
You know, I don't know if Mom ever really used that word at the blackjack table, but I can tell you, Marlene and Max and Gene and myself and a handful of others were over at the Big House in Chippewa Falls some years ago, and Marlene, I don't think ever said anything that shouldn't have been said. But this particular night we were drinking Gene's homemade wine. And if you know Gene, the funny thing about Gene, and one of the great things about Gene, is that everything he does pretty well. And he thought more of his wine, I can tell you, than anybody else at the table. And Marlene was doing her best to drink her second glass, and she was enjoying it to some degree, but she wouldn't complain. But Gene just kept referring to the color, and he'd hold it up and he'd say, "Isn't the color fantastic?" And after about 3 times of hearing that, Marlene did respond. She said, "Yeah, Gene, the color is great. It tastes like horse shit, but the color is just phenomenal." As long as we're putting people on the spot, Mom's youngest brother happens to be my Uncle John, who is younger than I am, and I had always a lot of fun. John came out to visit with Francis way back when in the high school years, and I was introducing my younger uncle to my friends. It was always a novelty, and I know that Dominic, my dad, had Hugh in his arms, and he would have fun with that too. And he said, "This is my brother-in-law," you know. But John, would you mind just to come up for a second and say hello?